an ocean rescue team discovered priceless gold and silver treasure. The crew members were overjoyed, unaware that these treasures carried evil power. 40 years ago, someone had orchestrated a massacre aboard a passenger ship. Subsequently, the enormous vessel vanished without a trace in the vast ocean. 40 years later, an observer named D encountered this ship while carrying out a mission. So D contacted marine salvage experts to head to the designated waters. When they arrived at the target area, they encountered a storm. At that moment, the massive ship appeared before them like a ghost. Captain White led his team aboard the passenger ship for investigation. In the cabin, toys on the table automatically arranged themselves to spell out a welcome message. At this time, a blonde crew member found an electronic wristwatch marked as manufactured in 1965, but the passenger ship had disappeared in 1962. The female crew member then discovered a swimming pool riddled with bullet holes. It appeared calm and ordinary on the surface, but after they left, the bullet holes began to seep blood. Soon the entire pool was filled with blood. At this moment, Black was transported back to the passenger ship 40 years ago. Spectators around him applauded in unison, seemingly welcoming his appearance warmly. Then a woman in a red dress approached Black, first giving him a passionate kiss, then suggesting that Black enjoy romantic time with her. Black pounced on the woman as if bewitched, but ended up becoming the first victim. White unexpectedly encountered the captain. He handed White a glass of wine to calm his nerves, and the two began conversing. The captain revealed to White that the passengers on the ship had faced crisis due to those evil gold and silver treasures and a mysterious sole survivor. While speaking, he handed White a photograph of the mysterious person. After looking at it, White immediately felt a chill down his spine. He hurriedly searched for other crew members, planning to transport the treasure to the tugboat and evacuate under cover of night. But the gas tank valve on the tugboat had somehow opened by itself. At this time, the girl in the white dress appeared again, attempting to prevent them from starting the tugboat engine. However, just as someone noticed the anomaly, a crew member had already pressed the start button. The gas tank immediately exploded, and the maintenance worker lost his life. The salvage ship was also blown in half, leaving the remaining few trapped on this vessel. Meanwhile, the female crew member discovered a crew roster from 40 years ago in the pilot house. According to the records, she found the room of the girl in the white dress, and the girl seemed to have been waiting for a long time. She said the female crew member's appearance resembled her mother, so she wanted to help them. To let the female crew member understand the truth, the girl took her back to that terrible night 40 years ago. Hundreds of passengers were dancing on the deck when suddenly a steel cable swept the crowd away. The girl escaped disaster due to her small stature. She fled toward her room, but there was slaughter everywhere on the passenger ship. To seize wealth, they drove the remaining survivors to the swimming pool area. After all the innocent were killed, the first officer led his subordinates to blow open the vault door. Everyone swung forward to scramble for the gold and silver treasure. At this time, the woman in red suddenly appeared and exchanged glances with the first officer. Obviously, this was all along Mina's premeditated plan by the two, but the first officer didn't expect to be shot in the head and killed. The woman in red then eagerly awaited her ideal man. However, things were far from over. The man became the sole survivor on the passenger ship. When the man turned around, the female crew member was shocked to discover that this person was actually D.